Hi guys, it's Kim. It is Friday, June 14th, and I'm checking in on VLCD number 12. Yeah, number 12. And so far, I have lost a total of 13.8 pounds in 12 days. So I'm very happy with that. It's been a while. I don't think I've checked in since my first VLCD, so it has gone really well. I've been very happy with the losses, and hopefully they'll continue. I am still 8 pounds above LIW and basically 5 pounds above my stabilized weight from the last round. So I still have a ways to go, but I've been doing pretty good. You know, that's an average of a pound a day, basically, which I'm happy with. Let's see, a couple things since I've checked in last. On Monday, I somehow forgot to do my injection. I didn't realize it until that night, and even then I wasn't for sure, just because summer is just so crazy, and our routine in the morning, you know, is much more relaxed, and you know, I might get up at different times or whatever. So I guess I forgot to do my injection Monday. So Tom started on Monday, which I have not had since I was trying to figure out, I think since March, because HCG just really messes up my cycle a lot. So so that started on Monday, so I skipped Monday accidentally. I skipped Tuesday on purpose to make sure, you know, Tom continued. And then I started injections again on Wednesday. So, Tom, I think I had one, like, 0.6 gain in there. But other than that, I've had good losses considering that Tom has been this week also. So, besides that, I wanted to talk about another thing I've been reading about, which is intermittent fasting. And I know some others have talked about it. I think maybe HCG Chica talked about it. I don't know. I've heard some others. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that I've been doing some research on it, and actually it started at the end of my last round. I had read something about it and started doing some research, and then didn't really think about it. I kind of tried it out a little bit on P3, but not really. But basically the kind of fasting I'm doing is doing all of my eating within 8 hours of the day, and then fasting for the other 16. So I read a book this week called The 8-Hour Diet, which is based on that, you know, premises of eating for 8 hours and fasting for 16. And the book, it didn't really have a lot of it had information, but not any more than you could just find on the internet just by searching. So I've been doing that the whole round. I still eat to hunger, but that's kind of hard for me on P2 because I'm really never hungry. So I've been just being more conscious about when I start eating. I try to keep my hours between 12 and 8, you know, noon and 8 p.m. And I just try to be more conscious if I'm in the mornings. I'm not really hungry, but it's more of a mental thing that I think I need to eat something, and so I'll just put that off until noon. And you know, the idea behind the intermittent fasting is that at night when you sleep, you know, and you haven't eaten for so many hours, your body burns off that glycogen that's stored, and it starts burning fat. And the longer you can go without eating, the longer the fasting period, then it has more time to burn more fat. So besides the weight loss effects, I've read a lot about it's considered to have a lot of other beneficial effects on your health and even on brain function. So I think it's something I would like to continue even after I'm off the HCG, because it's very similar to how I would eat anyway. You know, in P3 and P4, I was never very hungry in the morning, so I wouldn't eat my first meal, you know, usually until lunch. But, you know, I might have a snack in there that I didn't really need, you know, just because I thought I needed to eat something. So being more conscious of continuing that fast, I think, will help me maintain my weight later on. So it's something that I'm going to try to continue. I've felt great in the mornings. You know, I haven't had any problems. I feel good. I haven't had any blood sugar issues. And I feel good in the mornings. And you'll read, if you read anything about it, they talk about the clarity of mind and just focus and that kind of thing that comes with fasting for that long. You know, so the mornings you're more alert and you feel good. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm kind of interested to hear if anyone else follows that kind of a schedule. I know, you know, the pounds and inches, Dr. Simeon's, he states that you should eat, you know, lunch and dinner only. So his protocol is really an intermittent fasting in and of itself. I'm not sure if that was purposeful, or, you know, if he, I don't know if it was purposeful, or if it was just because there's so little food, you know, that it only broke down into 2 meals. But I would be interested to know if you would comment below how many people eat breakfast on P2 and how many people, you know, don't eat for, you know, the evening and then all the way through noon. Another interesting thing I remembered after reading this was Trisha talking about, Rocket HCG, talking about she never eats after 6 p.m. So that, you know, would give you the several more hours, and she lost, you know, great amounts of weight. So I just would like to hear from other people, you know, if you've been successful and you know, and you fast for longer, or if you eat breakfast on P2. I'm just curious. It's working for me, and I'm going to continue it, but I'm just curious what other people have done and how it's worked for them. And I think it's just interesting to me. That kind of stuff interests me. So anyway, I think that was all I had to talk about. I was going to show you, and I may do another video and just put them together for this, but I was going to show you my how I store my HCG in the refrigerator, because when it came up the other night that I couldn't remember if I skipped my injection or not, I thought, well, I need to come up with some way to keep track, you know, if I'm doing my injection each day. So what I did was I keep usually I open a package of syringes and keep it in my box with the HCG. So I just went back and numbered each one with the date, so that, you know, if I'm trying to remember if I injected that day or not, I can just look and see if that syringe is gone out of the box and know. So I think I may do a quick video when I get home and show you my box and how I store everything, and then I'll just add it onto the end of this. But I think that's all for my check-in today. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, so here is my box of HCG. It's just you can see it's a Christmas tin that probably had goodies in it or something at one time. But I chose this, I just found it in the cabinet, but I chose it because the HCG is supposed to be kept in the dark or away from light, so this keeps the light out. So in here I keep my the boxes of unused HCG that I haven't used yet. I lined the bottom with bubble wrap that came with my supplies. I keep my backwater that I've opened in here, and then like 1 pack of syringes at a time, and alcohol wipes. Actually, looks like I need to refill. And then I have a bubble wrap that I keep around my vial of HCG that I'm using that's already mixed. So the and here you can see this is where I dated the syringes so that I would make sure I don't forget to inject, or if I do forget, at least I can tell that I did. So anyway, that's my box, and then I just keep it in the fridge all the time, so even between rounds my HCG, the powder is staying refrigerated. I know that's not really necessary, but helps me just to keep everything in one spot. So anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.